What is up, guys? Welcome back to another epic gameplay on Buildcraft with strange new places expansions. In the previous video, we have made this sandcastle and we barely added additional decorations. But that's okay, so we're gonna add them right now. Alright, let's get into it. We don't have all day to be silent. Alright, let's begin building this thing. We're going to be starting with the cauldron and the brewing stand. So we're gonna get some water right here for the 4 cauldrons. Now we grab about 4 brewing stands, place them down. Mr. Spider, why are you and your fellow mobs doing this? Why are you and your fellow monsters doing this? Anyway, we now add the bed, the bookshelf, the crafting tables, and last but certainly not least, the chests. You can't have a place like this without the chests. So that is why we add the chests. Alright, all the additional decorations are now added. We can now move on to the top area. This is where the top comes in. This is the top of our little castle here. I decided to expand it a little bit by adding some more details. So that is where all these sandstone materials come in. So we are going to grab all the sandstone, chiseled sandstone, smooth sandstone, sandstone slabs, oak wood fence, and then some additional oak wood slabs. I think this is going to turn out pretty good. We will have a little mob watch deck about right over here. So let me put that down. We'll start with the fences, and then we can get to the slabs themselves to make it look more cool. We are adding oak wood fence to every single square inch of the entire castle. I am talking less again. I am so sorry. I have been focused on building lately. Anyway, speaking of that, if you guys remembered the My Sister in Real Life video from the It's Alex Clark YouTube channel, then you definitely should watch that again if you haven't watched it for a long time. But you guys haven't heard about Rebecca Parham's wrong numbers story in a long time. Like forever or something. Well, if you have forgotten how that story goes, I'll tell you. One lovely evening at her house, Rebecca Parham was doodling, probably, when she got a call from a number she did not recognize. Now, according to James's Wrong Numbers video, he said he had friends that don't answer the phone to a number they don't freaking recognize, but his anxiety won't let him even do that. And his brain was like, what if it's your bank calling saying your account got hacked? What if it's your grandma? Blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. Well, Rebecca Parham went through a similar phase, apparently. Don't worry, it's just a phase. Not like any other shenanigan I have been through over the course of like 20 years. Yeah, I've been around for 20 plus years. 20 plus years. That's the equivalent of, you know, SpongeBob's lifespan. Speaking of that, this spiral staircase is looking pretty good, but the question is it climbable? Let us see. Yes, it is climbable. That's because we had to place these slabs on the higher level in order to make this happen. There we go. Now we just so we will now add the rest of the platform, and I guess we'll add an additional little barrier. This is where the commander watches out for the mobs of the day and night and makes sure that they don't attack or whatever. So this is what the platform is looking like. Unfortunately, that is the platform. Anyway, we can now move on to the arrow launching dispenser system we decided to include with this expansion of the castle. We need a button for this and some repeaters, so oh golly, we got the materials that we need. Now all we need to do is attach the redstone to all these dispensers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we connect them all with the redstone components there you go, redstone repeaters we'll connect them with. Now we build up this crap. There we go. Now we will build up all of this. There you go. This is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good, guys. This is looking pretty amazing. Now we need Now we need to put the button on. We now need to put the button on. But first, we need to, there you go, connect that redstone and put the button on. And then wall off all that redstone so that we can see if this will work. We'll hide this redstone. Now we put the button. Is that where the redstone is located? No, it's right here. There you go. Now all I have to do is grab some arrows and put them in the dispensers I have arranged here to see if this defense actually works against all kinds of mobs that come out day and night, 9 days. Let's see if this works. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh my gosh, it flippin' worked. It freaking worked. I didn't think that was gonna work, but hey, it worked. It totally worked. Okay, this is staying on here, because I really like how this works. Now we will build up little holes with normal sandstone so that it looks like they're being launched out of a tube. Now we just make this higher to hide all the redstone, because this will be a hidden redstone contraption with redstone behind a button, a wooden one if you will. And this is where the entrance to the tower will be. So we'll have a little entry hole right about there, like a little entrance. Now we build up the support over here. There you go. This is our little watch deck. This is where we watch out for enemies and fire all the arrows. Alright, now we get to add the final detail of the entire build. I forgot to get that. There we go. Now we get to add the finishing detail, which is, of course, the flag. Now, since the desert biome has cacti, I want the flag to be green, just like the cactus, with some additional black to make it look more like the cactus, the cacti in the game. So now we build the flag, and we start by building a green stripe, like a green section, and then we add like the spikes, like the dots on the flag, and we build it up to make it taller. There we go. That is a pretty good looking desert biome flag. Although it looks ridiculous, it is still a flag technically. So that means we're technically nearly done with this whole entire project. Now we just do the exact same thing we did. Okay, so the stripe goes out like this, and then we add the free black wool blocks, extend it outward, and then extend it upward, and add that feature. That looks exactly like that flag. Now we will make smaller versions of the flag. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we go 1, 2. Add the black. Green again. And then add the black. Extend upward. And then outward like that. Now we gotta do the exact same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we do the exact same thing that we did with the other miniature flag. Now we... And then we do that, and then do all that. Does that look like the other flag? No, it does not. There you go. It kind of looks like the flags have eyes on them. Ah, dang it. I built them in the wrong direction. They were supposed to go in the opposite direction. Now I have to start all over. Aw, man. Well, at least I got to design a really cool flag design. At least I get to do all that. Alright, now we have to start all over. Alright. Start like that, and then add that, and then these little flags are the war flags of the desert biome. And speaking of the desert biome, the flag goes out about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks to the north. So we gotta go out 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks. And then we build the war logo. There we go. That looks perfect. And all the flags are pointing in the opposite direction. Well, that is it for this expansion of the Danger Desert Castle, the second upgrade. We should, actually, before we go, we need to make this more like a triangle. There we go. Now that looks more like a triangular flag. Alrighty, everybody, that is it for this gameplay of Strange New Places Expansions. Yeah, haha. Hopefully you guys have all enjoyed. Don't forget to stay tuned for the Grotto expansion. I've been wanting to expand the grotto ever since I built it. Oops. I forgot to put a stone brick right there. There you go. I built the top layer of this place. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to stay tuned for future videos and have a great day. And don't forget to stay tuned for our celebration of 200 subscribers, where we reach 200 subscribers. Talk to you then. Bye!